Ranga Swami's promise was statehood. Every time he says statehood, 5 years he could not do anything. Namachwai is blaming me. Why not he blame his one uncle who is the chief minister today?
There are also speculations in the media that all is not also well with the Congress-DMK alliance. Tamil Nadu, even in Puducherry, the talks seems to have stalled.
No, it is not like that. Pondy is a peanut for them. Tamil Nadu is a big state. 2016, Congress got 52% vote. DMK got 12% vote. Can I undermine DMK?
Mr. Narayanasamy, you're also a very seasoned politician. You've got some fresh entrants this time, which is Vijay's Tamil Nadu Vetri Kazhagam.
No, but see, Mr. Vijay has been untested so far.
Vijay is also touted to be the next MGR. You think he could be the next MGR?
No, because but whatever the people decide, people's mandate is important. Single individual opinion will not count. If the people decide that he is another MGR, who am I?
Hello and welcome. I'm Vijay and this is the Federal's special interview. As election fever grips Puducherry, we are joined by veteran Congress leader and the former Chief Minister of the Union Territory of Puducherry, Mr. V Narayanasamy. Thank you very much indeed for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Good to have you, and we've got barrage of issues to discuss today, from internal political developments to statehood and to coalition politics as well. Let me begin with you first. You did not contest the election in 2021. And your former constituency Nellithopu was offered to the DMK back then. Must have been a break for you in a way. And are you expecting a breakthrough this time, contesting the elections in 2026?
No, in fact, in 2021 I had a knee operation. Knee replacement was there. The movement was a problem because I sought permission from the then Congress President, Madam Sonia Gandhi, that I will not be able to contest election. She gave permission, and thereafter, but I managed the election at that time, 2021. Right, yeah. Contesting election is not my prerogative, but I am preparing for the election. But it is for the leadership to decide whether I have to contest or not. I will go by the decision of the High Command. Okay,
so but how do you assess Mr. Rangaswamy's performance? What has changed and what hasn't changed since his tenure?
In fact, Mr. Rangaswamy, as a chief minister during Congress regime, was a different person. He was concerned for the people and poor and downtrodden, scheduled caste, all these people. And the government of India was supporting him. At that time, Congress government was there. Therefore, he was able to implement all the schemes. In fact, as a member of parliament and also as a central minister, I supported him from Delhi. Therefore, there was a smooth running of the government. Then when the Rangaswamy broke away from the Congress in 2011 to 2016, when he was the chief minister, he gave a lot of promises to the people. Statehood was the main focus of his government. To get statehood for Puducherry, he gave promise to the people, I am joining hands with BJP to get statehood. But nothing had happened so far till date. Secondly, including Puducherry in the Central Finance Commission. It was not done. Then waiver of the legacy loan borrowed from the government of India by the Puducherry government, and additional grant for the state. These were the 4 promises he made, apart from the other local promises, but none of the 4 were implemented when he was chief minister for 5 years. Then 2016, our government came. Congress contested 19 seats. We have won 15. DMK contested 11. They got 2. We formed a government in Puducherry. During that regime, Modi ji was the prime minister at that time. But Amit Shah became the home minister, and Kiran Bedi was the chief minister here. Governor here. You know, as a lieutenant governor, she was not allowing the government to function, because the will of the people has to prevail in a democratic system, in a federal system, in a country where the democracy is the continuing. Because there is a set principles in the constitution. Whether it's a state or union territory, the powers of the elected government has been described. Number 1, the elected government has to run the government. The governor has no role to play. Governor is a silent spectator. As far as Tamil Nadu is concerned or the other states are concerned, whenever there is a difference of opinion in the cabinet decision of the government, the file has to be sent back to the governor for reconsideration. When the government decides, when they say that we reiterate our decision, governor has no option to approve it. As far as Union Territory of Puducherry or Delhi is concerned, where two legislatures are there, if the Lieutenant Governor disagrees with the decision of the cabinet, the file has to be sent to the Home Ministry. This is the only difference between the state and the Union Territory. But keeping that in mind, keeping that situation, Kiran Bedi was sending all the files to Home Ministry. It was lying there. Unnecessarily, projects and schemes were delayed. And the blame came to our government. But we broke everything because I sat in Dharna for 7 days as a chief minister in front of governor's house. We had an agitation against her. With that, we were able to run the government effectively. Education, health, service sector, our government fared very well there at that time. Therefore, as far as the governance is concerned, ours was a corruption-free government and a government with maintenance of law and order, protection of life and property of the people, and people were living a peaceful life. That was the situation during our period.
Right. I really thought that, we could talk about statehood a little further, but since you brought the topic, your tenure as Chief Minister was certainly a contentious between, with Governors Ms. Kiran Bedi and Ms. Tamilisi Soundarajan as well. Typical of a federal flashpoint, but, Mr. Ranga Swami's tenure is in a way quite smooth is what we hear, but critics argue that the elected government has been largely sidelined with the LG acting on the Delhi's wishes even right now. But interestingly, he has also made statehood the pitch for this election season. So did you push hard enough for statehood during your tenure? You think that as some kind of a missed opportunity? You've passed resolutions, you've sat on a dharna, but anything official, a cabinet note of sorts?
In fact, not only that, whenever there is a chief minister's conference, I brought the demand in the presence of Prime Minister because the people of Puducherry deserve statehood.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Narendra Modi. When Prime Minister every year they call a chief minister's conference and also in finance minister's conference before Nirmala Sitharaman Madam. I did not stop with that. The Madras School of Economics, I engaged them to study the situation, the economic feasibility of getting a statehood.
That's right.
They gave a report, it is possible. Then they didn't believe that because Madras School of Economics is an old institution. They did not believe that. Then they sent a team from the finance ministry and the home ministry. They came and studied and they agreed with the Madras School of Economics decision. Puducherry deserves statehood. But unfortunately, for political reasons, because there was a Congress government at that time, Nirmala Sitharaman's hands were tied. The Home Minister Amit Shah did not allow her to agree for a statehood. But fortunately for me and unfortunately for her, in 2021 Assembly election, their promise was special category status for Puducherry. Mr. Rangasamy's, the Honorable Chief Minister's stand was statehood. But even if they give special category status, we will be very happy because we will get 90% grant. It was the manifesto of BJP because none of them they have done because I was fighting with them and getting the work done. Mr. Rangasamy sailing along with the BJP government at the center, he is not able to deliver.
But your opponents also say, including your former PWD minister, Mr. Namashivayam says, you've got absolutely no right to champion yourself for the cause because, you've been an MP for about close to 2 decades and you absolutely didn't do anything for statehood.
No, because, he was our Congress party president for 5 years. He was second minister in my cabinet. If he felt that I have not done anything, and he attended some of my meeting with the Prime Minister, with the Nirmala Sitharaman minister, when we demanded statehood. He was there with us as a second in command. He was there with us because our original demand was special category status, not statehood. At that time, our financial position was very, very, very weak. Therefore, if the difference between the statehood and the special category status is, if we get statehood, we will get 41% grant. If we go for a special category status, we will get 90% grant. Therefore, we preferred that at that time. But when situation changed, the government of India was not willing to give the special category status. We changed our stand to statehood. And statehood, as a chief minister, I passed 2 resolutions in my cabinet.
That's right.
And also in the assembly, unanimously, supported by BJP, supported by NR Congress when I was chief minister. Even then nothing had happened. Even now these 5 years, Ranga Swami's promise was statehood. Every time he says statehood, 5 years he could not do anything.
That's right. No,
but when Amit Shah is blaming me, why not he blame his one uncle who is the chief minister today?
Okay, but there have been 14 resolutions that's been passed. Mr. Narayanasamy, you know the history of Puducherry better than me, because this whole idea of statehood is not an issue of the past regime. It's been happening for the last 4 decades now, correct?
Right,
so the question is, why the Congress regime, the UPA 1 and UPA 2, and you were the cabinet minister then, why did the Congress regime then did not offer statehood for Puducherry then?
Narasimha Raoji was the prime minister. When our delegation went and met him, he has agreed. They want to bring it before the cabinet.
This is the 1990s.
Yeah, at that time they want to bring the.
But I'm talking about Manmohan Singh's government.
No, before that I am telling.
Okay.
But at that time I was member of parliament.
That's right.
I was the parliamentary whip at that time.
Yeah.
Then I took the delegation. And Rangasamy was chief minister. We all went there. We met him. Vaidilingam Saab, the present MP, was also minister at that time. Yeah. He agreed to place it before the cabinet. And at that time, his term was over and the government collapsed. And thereafter, Vijay government came. Therefore, we could not do anything.
Okay. What about the Manmohan Singh's government?
Manmohan Singh government, we were
the cabinet minister.
I was with Dr. Manmohan Singh. And Rangasamy was also chief minister at that time. We went and represented before him. Dr. Manmohan Singh said you should go for a special category status. That also we agreed. The process. Because Chidambaram Saab was the finance minister at that time, home minister at that time. Chidambaram Saab had a different opinion because the statehood, Puducherry doesn't have the financial capability and administrative capacity. Therefore, Chidambaram Saab delayed it. Therefore, there are various reasons. But ultimately, let them not blame us when you are in power. When you gave the promise, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman gave the promise for a special category status. It is their manifesto. You are in power today. Why you are blaming? You give it today.
Both alliances actually couldn't do statehood for Puducherry, but this also now seems more of a betrayal of voters rather than a legitimate campaign promise. Is statehood actually achievable given Puducherry's geography and finances, or is it more of an impossible dream that politicians just wanted to make mileage out of?
Therefore, what I said, Madras School of Economics report is very clear. Because government revenue comes to more than 9,000 crores.
Okay.
If they get a statehood, we will get about 7,000 crores from the government of India, which will be able to cater to the need of the population from the point of view of the administration, finances and services. Okay. Therefore, it is feasible now at present. At that time, it was a different situation. Today, the financial capability of the state has improved.
That's right. Okay, so shifting focus to politics right now, the Bharatiya Janata Party, from being a minor party, has now has won about 6 seats in the last election there. The vote share is also, there's a meager difference between vote share of the BJP and the Congress party. BJP had 13% and the Congress has about 15%. And but the BJP has won 6 seats, Congress has won 2 seats in 2021. And if you look at the trend in recent times, the Bharatiya Janata Party has never lost an election wherever they were in power. So, you think what's next for Puducherry in 2026 then?
No, in 2016, Bharatiya Janata Party contested 18 seats.
Okay.
They lost deposit in all the seats.
Okay.
2016. Congress contested in 19 seats. We succeeded in 15 seats. Then in by-election, I did not contest election in 16. In 2016 end, I contested election by election. I got 70% vote. In 2019 Parliament election, Mr. Vaidilingam, our Honorable MP, he contested from Congress. NR Congress contested from the opponent party. We won the seat by a margin of 2 lakh votes. Our alliance party DMK, by election, we have won by more than 3,000 margin. In 2019, after the Parliament election, there was by election in Kamraj Assembly constituency. There we got 70% vote. Therefore, consecutively we have been winning. 2021, BJP used the washing machine. He took the speaker, threatening them that we will file a income tax case against you. They took the Namachayam, he was the second minister in my government, because of the ill-gotten wealth, disproportionate assets case. They threatened him with ED. Then 2-3 MLAs were purchased. Then Martin Group joined hands with these people, and 2 MLAs have been purchased, because they go for the outright purchase of MLAs, and they toppled my government because there are 14 days left for completion of 5 years of my government. They toppled my government. Therefore, it is not they won the election by routine, by policy framework, by telling the people that we will deliver whatever when we come to power. Today, 5 years have gone. Even 10% of the manifesto, the promises made by them, either BJP or NR party, they were not able to fulfill today. The people, unemployment is rising, atrocities on women, land grabbing by MLAs, land grabbing by a BJP minister, temple land grabbing by a BJP minister, corruption in all departments, resto corruption, then land grabbing by the rowdies and gundas, and murders taking place overnight. Ganja is available everywhere. The people are fear of coming out because of resto bar in the residential area. Women are not able to walk on the street. And apart from that, there is a big scandal which we have unearthed. 10,000 crores worth of fake medicines were produced in Puducherry, distributed to 8 states within this period of 4 years, without any factory license, without drug license, without environmental clearance, without industrial license, without municipal license, without paying GST, supported by political bigwigs, chief minister in the department, head of the health department. Honorable Speaker was supporting him. He took that the fake medicine manufacturer Mr. Raja to Delhi to meet Honorable Nirmala Sitharaman for giving him 100 crore loan from the bank. Photo we have showed to the public. The education department, no promotion without paying money. The registration department, without paying money, you cannot register any document. Patta, if you want, you have to pay money. Everywhere, the corruption is rampant now. The people are living in fear. This is the situation today.
But is the Congress able to take these as electoral issues to the people?
We had a Padayatra about 5 days back. For 13 days, we continued a Padayatra in Puducherry, in 23 constituencies. One constituency in the morning, one in the evening. We went to the people. We explained to the people how this government failed, how they were not able to deliver whatever they promised to the people. There was overwhelming response from the people for our the request which we made, because thousands of people walked with us. In fact, even the people, elderly people, youngsters, women, students, they all walked with us. Because every 15 days we have been doing agitation against this government on various issues. The health department issue, law and order issue, drug issue, women safety issue, land grabbing issue, we have been doing it. You inquire from the people, they will tell you.
Mr. Narayanasamy, you're also a very seasoned politician. You know, you've got some fresh entrants this time, which is Vijay's Tamil Nadu Vetri Kazhagam and business tycoon Jose Charles Martin's LJK. What do you make of them?
No, see, Mr. Vijay has been untested so far. His party did not contest any election so far. We have to wait and watch.
Okay.
As far as the Joe Charles Martin is concerned, he came to Puducherry about 6-7 months back, and he is going to some areas, and he is doing charitable work there. Let the people decide.
Vijay is also touted to be the next MGR. You think he could be the next MGR?
No, because but whatever the people decide, people's mandate is important. Single individual opinion will not count. If the people decide that he is another MGR, who am I?
Okay. I'm going to keep you away from your jurisdiction for a moment, because I want to get you a larger perspective from you as a congressman, not as a representative of Puducherry. I'm sure you know what's going on in Tamil Nadu. Tell me what your personal opinion is. When it comes to having a tie-up, the Congress party having a tie-up with the TVK. There have been two factions right now. One that's been spearheaded by Praveen Chakravarti, and where he says, a majority of the Congress cadres want to have a tie-up with TVK. The cream of the Congress party, Mr. P. Chidambaram and Mr. Selva Perundage wants to have a tie-up with the DMK there. What do you think? You think it's in the right interest of the Congress party to have a tie-up with TVK at this point of time? What do you feel?
No, I tell you one thing. Our party rank and file, party workers, they have a difference of opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They have a different view. Some of them have a different view. Some of them have another view. But ultimately, which will prevail? The leadership has to decide. Whatever leadership decides, everybody will go by that. Why should we break our head on that?
Then what would be your suggestion for the leadership? Come on.
No, I cannot, because we went there.
But it's also a democratic party. You can have your own say.
We have been called there. Myself, my party president were called, and about 13 people, important leaders were called. The Honorable Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Honorable Leader of the Opposition Sri Rahul Gandhi were there. We gave our views to them, and they said that we will take care of it.
Rahul also shares he calls Stalin brother, but he also has a very close relationship with Vijay, is what we hear.
No, whatever we discuss with our leadership, I cannot divulge outside.
Okay, but do you think having a tie-up with TVK would help you easily win elections in Puducherry? It could be a tsunami, right? Congress, TVK. Do you think so?
So far, Mr. Vijay, my all best wishes for him.
Okay.
He has been untested so far. Only when he contests election, because public are the masters. Whatever people decide, that is going to be the mandate. Okay. We have to bow to the public view. If the people decide that Vijay is going to take over, it is for the people to decide.
No, but Vijay had a rally in Puducherry. Were you surprised looking at the crowd that he was able to garner?
No, Vijay had a rally here, but there was controversy in that. Okay. On the one side, he was blaming BJP, which is a part of the government in Puducherry. They are a coalition government. On the other side, he said, Ranga Swami is a good person. What does it mean?
You should tell me, I don't know.
No, he spoke, I did not speak.
Okay.
Because either both of them are bad or both of them are good.
Okay.
But when you say there is a corruption in the government.
Okay.
But Rangasamy is not part of it. When the coalition government. Okay. But he said Rangasamy is a good man. Okay. Therefore, it shows that still he has not assessed the situation.
Okay, all right. So, let's move on, sir. And, there are also speculations in the media that all is not also well with the Congress-DMK alliance. Tamil Nadu, even in Puducherry, the talks seems to have stalled. And the major reason is also DMK calling for more seats here in Puducherry. And the Congress, Manikam Tagore, the Member of Parliament, has said, this is not done, this is not okay. Do you see this as some kind of a pressure tactic that the DMK is, pushing on the Congress, so that the Congress there in Tamil Nadu falls in line with what they say?
No, it is not like that. Pondicherry is a peanut for them. Tamil Nadu is a big state. Okay. As far as we are concerned, we know how to resolve our issues with the DMK. We have been traveling for a long time.
Okay, but you think the alliance will continue?
This is why I feel, because this is, according to me, because the time-tested alliance is DMK.
Will the DMK's seat tally go up this election?
No, well, we have to sit and discuss.
But
because I told very clearly,
okay,
it is not the question of number. It is the question of which party will win from which constituency. Okay. That is more important. Because getting more number of seats, losing all the seats, is not the correct proposition.
Okay, but if you look at the vote share again, DMK has 18%, Congress has 15% the last election season. You know, if you're asking for, if your party is asking for more in Tamil Nadu, I think what the DMK is asking for, isn't it logically fine?
No, I tell you one thing, 2016, Congress got 52% vote. DMK got 12% vote. Can I undermine DMK? Can I undermine DMK? Then in a parliament election, in 2024, Mr. Vaidilingam contested again. We have won by a margin of 1,47,000 votes, 1,47,000 votes against the Home Minister of a state. It is out of 30 assembly segments, Congress got the lead in 28 assembly segments. Why do you take 21? Tell 24. In 2024, out of 30 assembly segments, Congress won the 28 seats out of 30. Is Congress weak? It is not that one election, 21 election, everybody is telling. 2019, when I was Chief Minister, Vaidilingam won by more than 2 lakh votes. What will they say for that? Because that is not the yardstick. DMK got only 2 seats at one time. The DMK is weak in Tamil Nadu. See, in one election, there will be a downfall. Another election, they will gain. Because this is, therefore I am telling, practically the DMK knows where they stand. I know where I am standing, our party is standing. They know which constituency they will be able to win. I know which constituency our party will be able to win. That should be a fair deal.
Okay. The fair deal, which means they should be a part of the governance as well?
That has to be decided by the leadership. Okay. Yeah, whatever decision they take in Tamil Nadu, it will be followed here in Puducherry.
Chief Minister M.K. Stalin said absolutely no for governance.
Chief Minister Tamil Nadu gave his view. Our party leaders will sit and discuss and then agree for everything, whatever final decision that come.
All right, sir. There's also something, I want to ask you quite bluntly here. Is there a bit of an uneasiness with the Congress over DMK pushing Mr. Jagat Ratchagan, who has Chief Ministerial ambition?
No. Who said? That is because Jagat Ratchagan is a good friend of ours. I know him for the last 25 years. It is not the case that whosoever comes, because ultimately who is to accept? The people of the state have to accept. No? Okay. A single man cannot say.
One last question there, sir. How confident are you about Congress reclaiming power? What do you think is needed to win back voters who have, gotten back to Ranga Swami?
When we walked
in 2021.
When we walked for 13 days, I saw the mood of the people. When we met the people there, when we discussed with them, women folk, children, youth, students, government servants, farmers, they were all happy with our alliance. And they have been receiving us with warmth, with a smile. That is an indication that the people are with us. Therefore, I am confident this time in 2026, the India alliance under the leadership of Congress will form the government here in Puducherry.
Thank you very much, sir. Such a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you fine.